These light mornings are so nice now. It's like 7 AM and it's bright. And Storm Dennis is out of the way, so it's not rainy anymore. I literally get excited about eating my first meal of the day. I come into work early so I can sit down and relax. This meal is pretty much 1,000 calories. I've got 500 grams of 0% Greek style yogurt, 125 grams of granola, 100 grams of frozen raspberries and 20 grams of peanut butter. It is so good. Work is done for the time being. Now it's time for me to train some legs. It's week 3 of the program now, and this is where the hammer drops and we start pushing things hard. The first 2 weeks were more sort of introduction weeks, where it was more learning the sort of like getting used to the structure of the program, learning the different movements, the new movements, making sure execution was mastered, and everything was 2 sets of 10 to 12. Now we've got the execution on lock and I sort of understand everything. We're going into within the main compound lifts, or the main compound movements. We've got one top set, which is going to be between like 6 to 9 reps, and one back set, which is going to be between 10 to 15 reps. So it's going to be sort of like pushing things like very high intensity with those top sets, and then reducing the load by sort of 20 to 30%, and then doing a back set, but still making sure that intensity is kept very high. I'm going to kick things off with the leg extension. Leg extension completo. I said earlier I was only doing my top set and back sets within my main compound movements, but I am also doing it within some of my isolation movements, but slightly higher rep ranges. So, for example, leg extension, I did the first set between 8 and 10 reps, the second set between 12 and 15 reps. Next up, we have got the pendulum squat. First set between 6 and 9 reps, the second set between 10 and 12 reps. Let's get this done. The pendulum squat has got to be one of the hardest movements. It just absolutely killed me. Next up, we have got unilateral laying hamstring curls, so single leg laying hamstring curl. 2 sets here. First set between 8 and 10 reps. Second set between 10 and 15 reps. Numero quattro, I've got the laying abductor. What I'm doing here is 1 set, but it's going to be a mechanical drop set. So our abductor machine, you can adjust the back pad, so you can go laying where your hips extended, then you can sort of increase the level of hip flexion by increasing the back pad. You have like 4 points. You can be like 45 degrees, or you can go down slightly, laying, if that makes sense. When you're laying, that's your weakest position for your glute, and then if you increase the level of hip flexion, to increase the back pad up, you become mechanically stronger. So I'm going to go to failure between 12, try in between 12 to 15 reps, laying, and then I'll go up 1, give myself like 10 seconds, go up 1 notch on the back pad, go for as many as I can, up to another notch, as many as I can, up to 45 degrees, and go for as many as I can. Moving on from the abductor, I have got one set on a heels elevated goblet squat iso hold. I'm gonna try hold it for around about 45 to 60 seconds. These are horrible. To finish off the leg session, I have got one set of occluded 45-degree calf raises. I've got 50 reps to do, but I can sort of rest pause them, so I'll get like, for example, 30 reps, just then give myself like 10 seconds rest, 10 reps, 10 seconds rest, 10 reps. Let's get this done. After that session, I had a few clients, and now I'm home. Let's make some dinner. Dinner is served. I have got 200 grams of 5% beef mince, 100 grams of dry weight pasta, courgettes, peppers, a couple of jalapenos on top, and 30 grams of mozzarella cheese. Jamie Smith, he will be watching this video. You're an absolute legend for buying me all these Pop-Tarts. I've never even heard of some of these flavors, like brown sugar cinnamon, hot fudge sundae, half sugar cookie, half brownie batter, chocolate chip, and frosted strawberry, and half drizzled cheesecake. These sound amazing. Tonight we're gonna have, me and Nikki are gonna share because it comes in a pack of 2. In the whole packet is 420 calories. That is ridiculous. So we're gonna have one each, as I have like a spare calories for it. We're gonna have the brown sugar cinnamon one because it sounds amazing. Muchas gracias, Jamie. Let me give you a live taste test of the brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart. That is well good. For a long time I've wanted to get my teeth whitened because they've never been that white. You know, when you're a kid and you're not very good at brushing your teeth, you do it so quickly and rushed. I think from then I sort of stained my teeth and they've never been sort of like a really nice white colour. So I'm finally getting them whitened. I have to wear these trays for the next 14 days while I sleep. But apparently after that they will be like pearly white, buzzing. The most annoying thing about the teeth whitening stuff is they've told me to consume a white t-shirt diet, which is basically don't consume anything that you would drop on a white t-shirt that would stain the t-shirt. So, number one thing is coffee. I can't drink coffee for the next 14 days, which I am missing the caffeine massively, and I'm also just missing the taste of coffee. I didn't realise how much I love the taste of coffee. So instead of having caffeine from coffee, I'm allowing myself to have one sugar-free Monster or a Nocco or a 3D, whatever it is instead, but I'm missing coffee so much. Today is Wednesday, which is a rest day for me, but on today's rest day I have to do 30 minutes of low intensity steady state cardio on the bike, keeping my heart rate between 130 to 140 beats per minute, and then a bit of abs. That is done, the box is ticked. I need to eat some food, have a quick shower, and I've got one more client, then home time. It's been a very long day. I've just got back in from work and the time is 10 PM. I've got to be back up tomorrow morning at 6 AM. So I've got a 7 AM session. So I'm going to wrap the video up here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do smash that goddamn like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Muchas gracias.